Okay, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite and welcome back to Pokemon Sword. Boy, have I been looking forward to saying that again after putting the game down for a couple days. I can confirm that in the days when I was not recording this game, I haven't been looking forward to picking up the controller for a game this much probably even since I discovered playing Skyrim. We'll see how long that lasts. We'll see if the charm wears off, but for now, ooh, Pokemon Sword. Let's see. Also, since it's not exactly the, it's no longer the morning after, the game came out, and I've had a chance to hear what my friends have to say about this game. Apparently, I am not the only one who really likes... Can I favorite that and use it? I am not the only one who's been really having a lot of fun with this game. That's Link Trade. Okay, that's right. That's online stuff. A lot of other people I know who I happen to be friends with have also had a hard time putting the game down, so that's good. All right, did someone drop a note here? The wild area is overflowing with a special sort of energy measured in watts, so the W does indeed stand for watts. You can gather watts yourself from glowing Pokemon dens and glowing Pokemon in the wild. Okay, so if I fight the overworld encounters who are regular monsters and who are glowing, does what's that in the middle of the lake? Does that also give me watts? What do I use them for? I don't believe I've seen that yet. Hello. I am staying away from you. I was not a fan of Garbodor when it came out, and some of the Pokemon who I don't like have grown on me over the years. Garbodor is not one of them. I still do not like Garbodor. Okay. Let's see. This is a North Lake Mylock. Is that Mylock as in lock as in a play on the Scottish word for lake? That's a big mushroom. Also, since this is indeed a Pokemon game, fascinating. Since this is indeed a Pokemon game where you're actually allowed to have multiple save files via different profiles on the Nintendo Switch, are you a trainer? Do you battle me? No? Since I don't know what else to do with them, sure. Alright, that is 2 Pearl Strings. Okay, I imagine I can sell those to an item specialist or something somewhere for money. Or just regular shops, I think it said. Alright, I'm going to hold off before going over there. There's a crown on that tower. Yeah, why not? Anyway, my sister has also been playing this game, and she's been having quite a bit of fun as well, although she tends to, when playing video games on her own, fall asleep while playing games when I'm not bothering her. You can kind of see that in Gate of Firmament at certain points. But it also means that she doesn't make that much progress, although I believe she is actually farther than me in this game, because she was playing it for a while yesterday. Anyway, a spear and raspberries, so that's free, By the way, in Gen 7, when you shook trees or whatever, or kick trees or whatever, you could occasionally fight Crabominable or Crabrawler, or either, depending on where you were. Is that going to be the case here? Can I keep shaking this? If I quit, do I get to pick them up? I do. What's the point of keeping shaking it? Okay, I guess I don't get to find out now. Maybe later. Also, something my sister did point out to me when she was walking around in the wild area. One of the Pokemon she found as a overworld encounter was a Cubchoo. Do I want to catch Vanillish? This isn't a Vanillite, sorry. This is another one that I didn't like when I first saw it, and I still don't like it now, but I also never used it. And I don't know too much about what it does. Do I want an excuse to use it? Just because. You're level 26, and I'm only level 11, which could be a bit of an issue. Okay, that's... Ooh, maybe not. Avalanche. Never mind. You're level 26. Is that the official first death in this game? Oh, come on. Is Yamper fast? Can I get away with Yamper? Okay, in the future, I'll consider catching a Vanillish, but right now, I just need to get away from where I am right now. I know, there's a speed difference. And it's gonna cause issues. What was I saying? Oh yes, my sister found I believe a Cubchoo running around on the overworld, and it was asking her for a hug. And it looked so sad. And I really wanted to introduce it to Steve. How is Steve, of all Pokemon, able to get away from an encounter there? So if I find one, I will certainly oblige it. No, Purloin, please. Okay, so I need to, one, pick up the tiny mushrooms that are sitting on the ground here, and two, I really do need to heal. I don't have revives, do I? And even if I do, I don't think I want to waste them at this point, because I kind of just sort of wasted them. I kind of just sort of let my Pokemon get KO'd because I got into a battle that I probably shouldn't have. Is that a shadow? That's a Xatu. You're fully evolved. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, Cubchoo. Maybe I'll use a Cubchoo as an ice type, or maybe I'll just swap between them because for the umpteenth time, that's a thing you can do in this game. Did the music stop? Did my Switch just mute itself? Did the music stop? No, the music is still... The sound is still there. There's just no music up here. Do I want to chance it through the grass? Hang on. Yep. Thunderstone. Okay. Evolved my Pikachu. So is this a place I don't want to go right now? I know there are a ton of areas in this wild area, wild zone, whatever they call it. Hello. You are a Raven. Alright, the Edgar Allan Poe Pokemon. Shiny. Anyway, since there are a ton of areas in this wild area, are they actually doing what I call the open world thing? Oh, that's a Snover. Okay. No, hey, no. Stop. Machop. I used you in Heart Gold. I unfortunately don't want to use you again. And Ampharos or an Arcanine I would make an exception for because they're Ampharos and Arcanine, and you are level 34. I am weak to your type, and... Okay. I may be whiting out and going back to the Pokemon Center. That may literally be the easiest way for me to get out of this. Oh, I got away safely. Cool. I'm sorry, Steve. I said to someone else. I can't remember who I said this to, but every time Steve takes a hit, I feel really bad. Because it... I really don't want to hurt Steve, the Wooloo, because I feel bad because it's so cute. Alright. That's a serving of leftovers. I will be giving that to somebody eventually. I don't know who. Probably Wooloo, because Wooloo is tanky. Levels. That was a level 34 Machop. My team is low-level teams. Are we actually going to be doing the organic open world thing where I can go a ton of places at the current moment, but I'm dissuaded from doing that because I'm going to be seeing things like Bisharp, and I don't want to do that while I'm in the low-level teens. That would be cool. I see an item over there. That's a Mudbray. Did I use a Mudbray in Gen 7? I can't remember what I used on my team in Gen 7. Mudsdale might have been one of them. Anyway, I'll most certainly be coming back here. That's a Steelix. Okay, I am completely lost. I have no idea where I am. I have no idea how to get back to the train station so I can go to the Pokemon Center. And I am 115% okay with that. Although I might not want to bother going back to the train station. It might be best to just spend my Watts. Oh, okay. I can buy TMs here. So that's something you can do with Watts. That's interesting. I'll certainly come back when I have more Watts. It might be easier to just go to the next city. Alright, are you also gonna sell me something? Yeah, why not? 2 big pearls. Okay, so that's more fishing items. Are these going to be recurring events? Can I do this, am I going to be able to do this periodically? I'm just going to be able to trade Watts for selling items. That is a Tinpole. Another Pokemon I really want to use. I don't believe I have. Did I use Seismitoad in one of the Blaze games? I'm at the point where I've played so many Pokemon games that I can't remember what I have and haven't used. I have a spreadsheet somewhere, and by that I mean I stopped updating that spreadsheet of what I used on in-game teams many years ago. I should probably, I think I was at this lake before, because it had the thing in the middle of it, and, you know, I guess I can talk to these. I don't have to fight the Dynamax Pokemon at the current moment. And anyway, the wall is over there, and I think I want to go to the wall. That is a Galvantula. I know I used a Galvantula. I do like myself some Galvantula. The raindrops look like sparklies if you're not paying attention, and it's a little, disconcerting. Rolling fields, and the weather has miraculously cleared up as I enter a new area, and it's miraculously uncleared up as I enter another new area. Okay. Since I don't want to spend an entire video just walking around in the wild area, although I very well could do that, because seriously, my god, do you see how big this place is? I'm going to go to the next town, and I will come back. Probably multiple times throughout this game. Again, 2 pearl strings. Okay, so I can, I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy TMs for regular money. I don't know if the TM vendor who sold them for watts is going to just be how you get TMs in this game. But since 100 is such a small proportion of the 5,000 needed to buy anything interesting. The Camping King. I don't feel bad about spending 100 here and there. You want to change your tent color. Rate my curry decks. What is the curry decks? Did someone talk to me about the curry decks in the last recording session? I like curry. You need to mix a berry into it to make curry. Then you cover a grain called rice in it. And there you have it. It's curry with rice. Toppings. Okay. The curry decks. Yes, I haven't made a single dish yet. Do I need a key item? Alright, I don't really care about my tent color. I think I bought a red tent or something. I don't know. Spend your watts on more TMs. It does seem like TMs are how you get the technical machines in this game. Hey, have any of these been buffed? Leaf Blade is now a TM. That's pretty cool. Crunch is still what it used to be. Thunderbolt is what it used to be as of Gen 6. The Wishing Piece is used to attract Dynamax Pokemon. Surf has not changed. Rock Stone Edge has not changed. Okay. I know I said I was going into the city, and I'm not going into the city. Will I take you on? Yes, but not now, because most of my team is dead. I need to do some things before I go and battle you, unfortunately. Alright, I do wish I had more control over the camera. I wish I could move it up more. That would make it easier to see what's off in the distance and what I am running towards. Okay. Okay, I thought I heard the Johto Safari Zone music for a minute. But this now that I'm hearing it more, it does not sound like the Johto Safari Zone music. I tried plugging my headphones into the actual Switch so that I could hear the music from the game and stuff in real time instead of hearing it through the capture card. And for whatever reason, when I unplugged my headphones from my computer was like, nope, I'm going to suddenly not process the game audio in the recording, so that didn't work. I might have another pair of headphones lying around that I could use, but I don't feel like dealing with that right now. This is London for all intents and purposes.
Hey.
The champion's a regional hero. Wasn't the champion already a regional hero? You need to check your town map, otherwise you'll get lost. Alright, Minccino. You're a Minccino fan. I'm okay with that. I like Minccino. Sonia! Can I pet your dog? I mean, I have my own dog, but still, can I pet your dog? As far as I'm concerned, every moment not spent petting a dog is a moment you could be spending petting a dog. Real ace of you to make it through the wild area. Yeah, I almost got lost. Like, I actually almost got lost in a Pokemon game. Or in a video game in general. Pokemon games have a habit of being very, very linear, their routes. With a couple exceptions, and that was enjoyable. Anyway, are there going to be more wild areas in this game, by the way? It looks like the Rotomi's free. The Rotomi are a kind of Rotom information service. It's a handy machine for trainers. You can even use one to customize your league card. You can customize your trainer card? That's interesting. I was not expecting that. In previous games, you could change the color or give it stars or whatever by achieving things, but that's usually not something, those weren't easy things to do, like completing the Pokédex and beating the Frontier Brain and that kind of thing. Why don't you try playing around with your league card a bit? Okay, here's a sample for you. I got Leon's league card, and I put the league card in my album. Do I also get to collect people's business cards? Is that an online thing? Show off your achievements by making a league card. You can customize your card using the card maker found at every Pokemon Center. Doing so will also update your card with the latest information. Okay. Trainers have their own league cards. You get to sign it too. Can I undock the Switch and sign it? That'd be great. Trainers can have their own league cards, and you can swap cards with other trainers you can connect with using communications features, so it is an online thing. And probably a local multiplayer thing too, as well. Does the Switch do local multiplayer? I don't even know. You can view all the league cards you've collected by checking out your album, where you can find the league card option in the X menu. Take a drink every time I say the word league card. Okay. But Motostoke is sure big, huh? Don't worry. Sonia is here to show you around a bit. Alright, come to me after you heal up your Pokemon. I sure will heal up my Pokemon. The opening ceremony. I got a bit worked up when I think about how exciting and moving it was to actually stand on a stadium's pitch for the first time. Alright. Are you a trainer? You have your Yamper, but I don't believe I've seen you battle yet. Anyway. Oh, I thought this was a cafe for a minute, because I saw the teapots and I was like, tea? Did someone say tea? I haven't been drinking as much tea as I ordinarily do recently. I don't know why. Anyway, I don't want to do anything with moves or names, currently. Actually, do I? I definitely want to use Yamper. And I'm probably gonna use... Oh, Terry already has a name. Let's rate Yamper's nickname real quick before I forget to do anything else. Really? Fine, I'll talk to Nurse Joy first. I guess to be fair, it would be kind of weird if a Pokemon woke up and suddenly had a different name than it had when it went to sleep, but... Let's see. Bork. There are no other options. Come on, just look at it. That's totally a Bork. Okay. It does fit better. I'm glad you think so. I will not change anyone else's name for the time being. If I've got a Benelby... No, I don't think so. The in-game trades rarely impress me for whatever reason. Alright. So what do you sell? Do you sell Okay, so these are specialty items. Nope, not interested. I guess I could sell my pearl strings and whatever, but... I do actually have 6 revives. Alright. Do I need any more Pokeballs? I do not need any more Pokeballs. Decidedly not. I'm going to run out of here. If Sonia's going to take over, that's fine. Okay, she's going to take over. I am going to go back into the wild area and fight that one trainer who wanted to fight. You braved the wild area. Do you remember what your goal in Monostoke is? Monostoke. Monostoke. That sounds like a vitamin. I'm here for the gym challenge. The gym challenge opening ceremony. That's convenient. We just started our adventure right when the gym challenge opening ceremony was about to happen. Otherwise, I would have had to wait an entire year, or something like that. The ceremony tomorrow is being held at Mojostoke Stadium. Is that the one we saw in the beginning? It probably is, right? That's an Onyx. Use that lift over there to get to the stadium. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Alright, laters. I'm gonna swing by the shops while I'm here, but don't forget to register at the stadium, okay? That's fine. Alright, back to the wild area. I don't know how many trainers there are in the wild area. I don't know if there are plenty more that I just haven't seen because I've explored that little of the wild area, or if there's just like one at the end of each area. But it was you over here under the tree, I think. So first things first, I will take you on. Who do I even have out front? Also, I have been informed, Pokemon breeder Chloe. See, ever since I played Life is Strange, I expect to see someone with blue hair when I see that name. But, I have been informed by someone who has made extensive use of Wooloo that Grookey. Interesting. So, regular trainers also have, starters in this game. Wooloo is actually a pretty good Pokemon. It's really not just an early game normal type like I kind of was afraid of it being, and that did no damage because it is raining. Quick Attack should outdamage that, right? Quick Attack did indeed outdamage that. And that makes me even more happy. I was going to use Wooloo even way, even if it sucked, and even if it didn't have an evolution or whatever. I don't know if it has an evolution. I'm going to assume it does, because more often than not, Pokemon have evolutions. But the fact that it can hold its own does indeed make me happy. And like I said earlier, I'll give it the, you know what? I can switch for free without any experience penalty. I'm gonna switch. Steve. The leftovers. I'm going to throw the leftovers on Steve the next time I remember, which is to say, after this battle, hopefully. And, HP recovery. Because Wooloo takes reduced damage from contact moves. because of that ability. I'm probably going to move second, right? The leftovers will... Yeah, leftovers. You know how those work. Okay, how many Pokemon do you have, by the way? Because this is kind of taking a while. You're level 13. I'm actually feeling a little underleveled. I don't know if I missed a lot of things. Or if you're just a boss trainer of sorts. Alright, thank you and good night. Grookey went down. Good job, Wooloo, doing what my starter couldn't. Everyone's getting experience. There are 3 levels to be had in that. Very nice. Wrigley wants to learn Double Kick. That is a typed move. Let's get rid of Tackle. Tackle is entirely outclassed by Quick Attack anyway. Okay. Bork grew level, Meowth grew level, and no one else is learning a move. You are throwing out a Score Bunny. Do you have the starters or something? You have 2 starters so far. Alright, let's see how this goes. I wasn't intending on using this, but for the umpteenth +1 time, I have the freedom to just try stuff out without worrying about taking experience away from someone who I actually want to use. But since it's raining and since I have the type advantage, you are going to Quick Attack my face. That did about 40%. And that did about 50%. Okay. So assuming you don't score a critical hit, and you did not, I'm going to use Water Gun, and I have just taken out something that's almost twice my level. Am I level 7? I think I'm level 7. Okay, I'm level 8, so it's not really twice my level. Alright, Shooter gained a level. Steve gained a level. Meowth gained a level. Very nice. I like how fast I'm getting experience. Of course, that is a side effect of... I have Slash. Why am I interested in Scratch? That is a side effect of how strong these opponent Pokemon are. Who I'm fighting right now. But, it doesn't feel like a drag. Even in past Pokemon games, in like Gen 4, Gen 3, if you were to fight something who was level 13 when you were level 7, and you were to somehow get the experience from it, which would have been much harder in that game than it is right now, because I have so many factors in my favor, what with the rain and all. Nuzzle is my only electric move. I don't think I would have gotten that much experience from fighting stuff. I don't know if this game returns to the Gen 5 experience formula, where it's scaled based on your level, so if you're underleveled, you'll really rake it in, or anything like that. But, yeah, certainly appreciated. That was a critical hit. And Yamper is currently in the process of dismantling something that's also 40% stronger than Yamper is. A starter, no less. I believe the first evolution starters are generally better than the first evolution other things. Probably so that the early game isn't a complete slog when you first start a game. Anyway, Water Gun. That's gonna be powered up by... Oh, sorry, Bork. Yeah, that as I began to say, that was powered up by the rain. Terry! Let's see what Terry can do. Terry. Okay, I actually don't have any really good attacking moves. That's fine, I guess. I'll be, I don't even have to Magikarp switch stuff anymore. That was a critical hit on Fake Out. I don't even have to Magikarp switch stuff anymore in order to get them experience. That's amazing. Okay, Terry, no! I wanted you to not do that. Okay, whatever. Mr. Bulky Steve should be able to do something about that. Like I said, when given the choice, I'm gonna have Steve out, because I just want as much of my screen to be filled in with Wooloo as often as possible. While I'm here, though, I will use this on Terry. Because, Bork, if Bork doesn't get any levels, at least I have Nuzzle, which can damage stuff with paralysis, as demonstrated, but Terry doesn't have anything. Terry really needs the experience. Okay. Goodbye, Sobble. I'm assuming that's all you have, right? Okay, indeed, I am looking at the numbers, and you are all getting different amounts of experience, so it is scaling based on your level. Oh no, wait. Not entirely. Terry got more than everyone else, and Steve got more than everyone else. Does that depend on, come on, Dragonite. Is that dependent on who fought, or, do different Pokemon get different amounts of experience based on some new stat that they have internally or something? Alright. I'll see if I can find out. I'll see if I can figure that out on my own as I play the game. Perhaps there's a library or something which will have a book that tells me. Yes, there are, I've noticed. So I can battle you again in the future. That's neat. What was I just saying before that? If I don't find out by the time the credits roll, I'll just hop on Cerebi and see if I can find information on the experience formula in this game. I've been going for a half an hour in this video. Some of that's going to be cut out, but not much. And I would like to, before I move on to do plot things, and probably realistically to talk to... Oh, Pokemon Camp is an entry in the menu. I'm not going to do that right now. No, I hope it doesn't give me a tutorial. Alright, Pokemon Camp. Yes, I'll come back to that. I'm just gonna look at the map real quick to see if I can see what looks like more wild areas or anything of the sort. That's the lead card. I also want to look at the lead card. Come on. There's so much in this game. It has not taken me long to remember why I so enjoyed playing this on the first session and why I so want to come back to it. Hammerlock is up there, and so the dark green area is a wild area. And there are locations inside each of the wild areas. Lake Axwell, Axew's Eye, Miloc. Oh, you know what that could also be is a play on Milotic. Milotic. They should have totally named it that. Giant Seat, North Lake Miloc. Alright, and I have not visited the west side yet, it seems. Dappled Grove. And then there's all this up here. And I see they're named as well, and they're not, Lake of Outrage. Okay, my sister pointed that out to me when she was poking around on the map. And she thought it was very funny. And I thought it was very funny too. And I forgot about it, and now I'm discovering it for a second time, and I think it's very funny now. Anyway, the locations are named. And they're not just question or anything of the sort until you come across them. So it looks like there's only the two wild areas, or really the one wild area split into two parts. Interesting. Unless that's what this is up here or something. Glimwood Tangle. Stow on side. And oh, there's trains. Is this a train map? This looks like a train map. Cool. I wonder, tell me. Oh, you know what? These are just routes. Never mind. Don't mind me, although these do kind of look like train tracks. I know there was the train that took me from home to here. So I guess that's something. I see it extends too. Oh, it's going through a bunch of tunnels. And I suppose I can take it all the way up to Route 10. Anyway, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, as I tend to be good at doing, how many other puns are there going to be? Spikemuth, the Lake of Outrage, and as I am suspecting, my Locktick and that kind of things. Turfield. Bologna. Isn't that in Italy? Bologna? B-O-L-O-G-N-A, as in Bologna. Alright, Winden. Is that London? Am I not in London right now? Is this like a... what's the industrial town in England? Manchester? Manchester or something? Is that where this is supposed to be? This one has a more impressive clock tower. Oh, the London Eye. That's the Ferris wheel. And some other things. And this would be the River Thames. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to end this off. My name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon Sword. In the next part, I will be doing things in Manchester, I guess. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you all later.